so fly. Working her hips, rocking her body. The mother girl's lame, she can get naughty. Work, work, work it, girl. Twerk, twerk, twerk it, girl. Stop flirt, flirt, flirting, girl. Why you do it on purpose, girl? All up in the club, the paparazzi. Ballet, please, for the Maserati. VIP is where she be, but you can never take her to the embassy suite. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hair. Now take a good tight mini skirt with the 7-inch heels. Got her own car with a house in the hills. She don't need a man 'cause she pay her own bills, but she'll get loose if you got that kill. She love a real dude with a nice attitude, who gon' give it to her strong with a long attitude. She love the way I drop that top and spin it around the block. She'll drop and pop. I'm all in a dream. She see me every night, especially when her and a man had a fight. Her undercover lover, my down to earth brother. I'm one of a kind, she'll never find another. I told her to pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hair. Now take that dip. It's all in the hips, in the way she move. All in her soul, in the way she grew. She all on her toes with a face full of dudes. With a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things. And she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Never stop that thing until you end up on top of the game. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Rock, rock, rock your hips now take a dip. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips now take a dip.
Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of Legend, the motherfucking comic. I'm here. I'm live, baby. We live like a motherfucker today. Back in y'all ear. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got a lot of shit going on. A whole lot of shit going on, which is wild as a motherfucker. And one of the stories is about a school district not allowing a motherfucking child to wear his hair the way that he want to wear it. Ain't that a bitch? That you can't wear the motherfucking hairstyle that you want to wear when you're trying to get an education in America. As hard as it is, because this is a black kid. Now, my show is never a racist show because I love all races, but this is a particular story about a black child with dreadlocks in his head, and he was suspended for school when they got kids that won't even go to school stealing kills and Hondas on school properties while school going on. So when a child is going through all this shit that we see in the world and able to keep their mind strong and go to school and stay out of trouble, this is what happened. Listen to it.
He's not getting a proper education. He's not getting a proper instruction.
Jerisha George's 17-year-old son, Daryl, was suspended a second time after returning to class at his Mont Belvieu, Texas school in mid-September. She says the school suspended Daryl because his lock hairstyle violated the district dress code.
I'd like to go back to class and do what I need to do to get my education.
George says Daryl was suspended for the first time in the same week that the state's Crown Act went into effect. The law prohibits discrimination based on hair texture or style, such as locks and braids.
It is a part of who we are. I want them to change their policies. I want them to stop being discriminatory against black and brown kids. Not just mine, but any other black and brown kid.
The dress code for the Barbers Hill Independent School District states that, quote, male students' hair will not extend at any time Director of Communications said the district was, quote, unable to comment. The family's lawyer said...
Exactly. They not gonna ever be able to fucking comment. You know why they not gonna comment? Because they don't want the real to be fucking talked about. They don't want to expose that you're trying to stop a child from getting a motherfucking education because he got dreadlocks in his head. Ain't that a bitch? All this shit we got going on and we trying to save the youth. This is going on legally. And we run to these voting booths and people spend their hard-earned time and physical ability voting and nothing fucking changes. These are some of the reasons that make people don't want to vote. When you're living in the country and you bring a child in this world, you go through 9 months of motherfucking labor and he get suspended because of how he wears his hair? God damn. What about when people wear spikes and shit and put mousse in their head and wear mohawks, all these other crazy ass hairstyles that other races wear? And it's not a problem. They get to go to school with no problem. They can put pink, green, purple shit in their hair and it won't be nothing said. The kids are now fucking defenseless now in America. Now another story going on. Now this gonna make you probably throw up and vomit. Because today Legend and Comic is really in your stomach. I'm not in your girl's stomach today. I'm in your stomach with pain and information and laughter. A Memphis MOrtuary owner accused of stealing from the dead. Did you hear what I just said? He's accused of stealing from the dead. The owner of a Memphis mortuary business is not only picking up bodies, Memphis police said, he is also picking pockets. A motherfucking crook. This nigga is not just sending you to heaven. He gonna make sure he get your bank account too. Now that's fucked up. The owner is accused of stealing thousands of dollars from a dead man whose body he was entrusted to take to a funeral home. The First Call Mortuary is a transportation removal service for funeral homes in Memphis. 34-year-old Brian Anthony Freeman is the owner. Memphis police said Freeman is charged with fraudulent use of a credit card, identity theft, and theft of property. Police records show after a man died in March, Freeman received a call from his daughter to pick up her father's remains. Afterwards, she noticed fraudulent charges in the amount of $62,000 and $7,000 on her father's credit cards, but his wallet was missing, records show. Now, the police report said investigators found another charge of nearly $1,700 at a sign company. This nigga was getting signs printed up for his mortuary with a dead man's credit card. The manager at the company told the police that Freeman used the dead man's credit card for a down payment on a sign for Bluff City Mortuary. The report said Freeman claimed to be the owner of Bluff City Mortuary, but when Fox called the business, the owner said that the 34-year-old just delivers bodies for them. Oh, so he really don't own it? He got hired there and he started scamming. Now that makes more sense to me than a motherfucker owning a damn funeral home and stealing. That kind of didn't make no sense. Now I did think, I said, well, with all the drugs and all the addiction going on, it's possibly that somebody could own a business and then have a drug problem, and after so many years the drug problem gets to them and they just start losing and stealing because their business is about to go out of business because the drugs has took over. So that made sense. But I was saying, like, damn, you're making money on a constant regular when you got a fucking funeral home, first of all. You know why you making money on a regular when you got a funeral home? Because people die every day. Every day somebody gonna OD. Sad to say, but it's the fucking reality on fentanyl. They gonna do it. They gonna OD on the perk 30. Somebody gonna get their brains blown out every day. It's gonna be a mass shooting somewhere in this country. It's always somebody losing their life. We can't control it. So, with that being said, a funeral home is always gonna get the paper. They never have to worry about getting money if you own a funeral home. Matter of fact, if you're looking for a business that will be successful no matter what, long as you're not on drugs or start stealing the people that you sending to heaven or hell money like this crook, you'll get you some money. I just gave you some game today. I didn't just tell you a story. I opened your eyes up on it for sure. Hustle. Because we all got to go. Now, hold on. We still in Memphis. It's a motherfucking jungle in Memphis. Memphis police said a man who thought he was meeting a woman for sex was forced to go to a Binghamton business and withdraw money. Ain't that? He thought he was finna get him some pussy, and he ended up getting a pistol put in his face. Sometimes that best feeling that you be expecting to get, you don't want like you really think you want. Trust me. This man thought he was finna have the best nut of his life. Thought he was going to meet a lady that was pretty that he seen on the internet with a picture. Man, you got to be careful. Especially if you got a page where you look like you're balling. If you look like you a motherfucking jackpot on your internet social media page, nigga, you are a target. From women all over the world, they would put a target on you, get with some crooks, and they would create and orchestrate taking your life or robbing you. Now, before I get into this motherfucker story, I got to take another break. And then I'll be back. Drop that thing. I know you're hot. The summer about to be over with. It's getting a little cool. So now women, y'all can start wearing tights and shit. You can start wearing your dresses where we can see your cheeks jiggling. You can't wear them booty shorts. It's almost about to be over. Be back in a minute. Drop that thing.
So sexy, she so fly, working her hips, rocking her body. Them other girls lame, she can get naughty. Work, work, work it, girl. Twerk, twerk, twerk it, girl. Stop flirting, girl. Why you do it on purpose, girl? Fall up in the club, the paparazzi, valet, please for the Maserati. VIP is where she be, but you can never take her to the embassy suites. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop. Drop that thing, pop, 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 pop that thing, drop, 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 drop that thing, rock, 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 rock your hair now take a dip, tight mini skirt with the 7-inch heels, got her own car with a house in the hill, she don't need a man cause she pay her own bills, but she'll get loose if you got that kill, she love a real dude with a nice attitude, who can give it to her strong with a long attitude, she love the way I drop that top, and spin around the block, she'll drop and pop, I'm all in a dream, she see me every night, especially when her and a man had a fight, her undercover lover, my down to earth brother. I'm one of a kind, she'll never find another. I told her to pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock till here. Now take that dip. It's all in the hips, in the way she move. All in her soul, in the way she grew. She all on her toes with a face full of dudes. With a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things. And she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. And don't you never, never, never stop that thing. Until you end up on top of the game. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop,
back. Now, before I went on break, I was talking about a man that got kidnapped after he meets a woman for sex. Thought he was going to get some pussy, and it turned bad. You got to be careful, men. Beat your meat. Go to the strip club and tell one of them strippers in there, look, all you got to do is go to the strip club, man. They got women in there. I'm going to just be real. A lot of women probably. Y'all know this. I'm unfiltered when I talk, but I'm realistic. It's all for comedy. It's all for jokes. It ain't never to offend nobody. This is just the way I talk. You can buy you some pussy at the strip club. Safely. Go in there and get your dance. Meet the right girl that's freaky and needs some extra money and just doing extra things for change. And go in the booth and get her to jump up and down. Or you tell her, hey, baby, I got a couple of $100. She'll take it. Trust me, nigga. I know what's going on out here in these streets. And get a hotel room. And do it safely. At least you know if something happened. Or less likely it won't happen. Because she knows that she works at this club. She knows she can be found. She knows if she do something, the police come get her. I just gave you an easy way to get some pussy, nigga, without getting kidnapped like this nigga. Now, anyway, police say a man who thought, heard the key words, who thought he was meeting a woman for sex was forced to go to a Binghamton business and withdraw money. The victim said the man and the woman who kidnapped him also beat him on the head with a weapon. Damn. Officers responded to a hold-up alarm in the 2400 block of Summer early Wednesday morning and saw the suspects, later identified, I ain't gonna call your name out, crooks, at the convenience store armed with guns. They said the victim also ran from the business from help. The victim said he agreed to meet him. He said he agreed to meet the lady at a residence to be paid for sex. He said the money exchange did not go as planned. When Green got there and Green Hodge forced him into a vehicle at gunpoint. I mean, what he thought? What he thought? There was a plan. There was probably a sexy ass girl on fentanyl and with a nigga on fentanyl. And they was like, look, I know how we can get some money. Look, baby, post the ad online. Play like you selling that pussy. You better not give it away. And when he get here, we just gonna rob him. You know how people been doing this shit since 1940. Bonnie and Clyde was robbing motherfuckers. It just wasn't for sex, but it was a man and a woman, and they was a tag team duo riding around the country assassinating motherfuckers. Now, the victim said the pair also took his phone so he couldn't call the police. He said while he was inside the business on Summer, he was assaulted with a rifle. A rifle. The victim was transported to the hospital where he was treated for lacerations and trauma to his head. Yeah. It's going down like that, man. You motherfuckers better be careful out here. People are hungrier than fucking ever now. They starving. They willing to do any motherfucking thing to get whatever the fuck you got. So if you think it's a game, keep playing with these women out here and not giving them a motherfucking investigation, interview. You better see what's going on with a motherfucker, man. If you showing that you got a lot of money, you better see what the fuck is going on with a motherfucker. I'm on top of my shit. Anybody I fuck with, I know what's up with you. I ain't got no lot of cash around anyway. All my money on plastic, and I'm not going to the ATM getting the motherfucking thing. You're wasting your motherfucking time. I ain't got that much in the ATM any motherfucking way. My money is in a different department. So I'm not the type of guy that puts myself in a position for robberies anyway. But if I want to wear a big old nice chain or something, you best believe I'm going to have some steel close to me with plenty ammunition to protect my going out and my comfortability and my way of life. Not to do what you stupid ass niggas do, showing it. You'll never know I got it on me, nigga, until you run up and give me a chance to pop your motherfucking ass for trying to fuck with my enjoyment and excitement and positivity in life. Now, enough of that. We got to get to these women. We got to get to the beautiful ladies. Kim Kardashian. You know they stay in the news. This is what they do. they stay in the news some kind of motherfucking way. Kim Kardashian's son, Saint, flips the bird to the paparazzi. And she had a nerve to chastise the man. Chastising her son. Now, she doing right for getting on his ass for throwing a finger sign. That is the properly motherly thing to do. I am so proud of you, Kim. You know how proud... Kim, I'm so proud of you. You need a standing ovation because you're a good mother. You're not just a good freak. You're not just good at getting rich men's money and shit. You deserve a motherfucking standing ovation. Now, that was the proper thing to do. If you see your child throwing a finger sign at anybody, you get on their ass. But it's a drawback to this. Now, these paparazzi people, whenever they basically follow certain big stars around all the fucking time. They find out where you stay. They find out where you go eat. They find out where you get your nails done. They find out where you shop. Yeah, everywhere you go, these motherfuckers can follow you. This is a legal thing that a journalist can do. It's really basically legal stalking. Because if it's somebody that's not paparazzi or a journalist, they can get charged with stalking them and they can get locked up. They can get a restraining order put on them. But for some reason, people don't do that with paparazzi because it be so many different people that's for paparazzi. It could be 1,000 different paparazzi members. So if you get a restraining order on one, then another one can pull up. Then you got to get her name or his name and get their information and go and put their name in the system. You have to get people's full name to put a restraining order so they can be, so many feet away from you. That's how it goes. So that's why people and stars don't have time and even go through it. They just play in the paparazzi. Paparazzi is able to live and get away with and do this shit, and they decide they've been doing this shit for years. So anyway, everywhere they probably fucking go, these motherfuckers popping up with cameras, taking pictures, bothering them. And the little boy it just probably irritated him like, damn, everywhere we go, mom, these strange people pulling up with cameras, taking pictures of us. And he's probably turning into a little growing man, which I'm assuming he's 7 years old. I know at 7 years old, if I had a rich mom and dad and every time we go some motherfucking where motherfucking strangers popping up with cameras, I would probably be at that stage too where I'd be like, stop taking pictures of us, motherfucker. Find something else to do. It just starts to interrupt your life, especially a child that's trying to have an innocent, life. And every time you turn around, they taking pictures and shit. Anyway, Kim Kardashian knows how to carry herself in front of pops who are snapping away. But it seems one of her sons is still learning the ropes, or maybe he just think he's number one. 7-year-old Saint was walking into an Allen's Burger joint in L.A. Friday after his basketball game, accompanied by a couple of pals plus his mom, not to mention a bunch of bodyguards. Naturally, paparazzi was all over the place too, what I tell you. Told you, every fucking where they go, they be the motherfuckers be somewhere with a camera. Now, it's a drawback to the paparazzi too, because it could be somebody that's really trying to do something to you and you think they paparazzi and you letting them follow you and this the wrong motherfucker. So they need to put a law and start locking the paparazzi up. Crooked motherfuckers. Now, as the whole group was heading towards the front entrance, Saint let the photo tags on hand know how he felt about their presence, throwing up a middle finger. Now, they said the sight of a little kid throwing up the fuck you sign is pretty fun. But the way KK reacts to Saint's gesture is even more hilarious. That shit crazy. They said, let's just say she's very much in mom's mode, softly trying to muzzle her kid and getting him to behave. But she's not going very hard. Okay, well, she didn't be too hard on him. She just basically, did some shit like, hey, you can't be doing this shit, but I ain't gonna just get on your ass like that there, because I kind of understand what these motherfuckers is doing. Now, I did a prank call. Y'all listen to it. You might enjoy it. This man was mad as a motherfucker when he found out that this was a prank. I tricked him like he was going to win $1 million. And And we all know in America, you if you think you're gonna win $1,000,000 and you broke, you really believe it, and then somebody tell you you're not, it crushes you. Don't cry when you listen to this man. Listen to the prank.
Now you'll see where I am.
What's the address, sir?
And I'll give you, matter of fact, I'll hit you with something. I'll give you $3. Goddamn it. Come on here.
Sir, we have one. This is not a joke, sir. We have $1 million for you, and you are turning it down?
I don't need no motherfucking money.
You don't need $1 million, sir?
I'm worth more than $1 million.
Sir, I can't believe that in America, as a black man, William, you are turning down $1 million, sir.
I ain't turning down. I said just bring it to me.
What is your? You have to give me your address, sir. We have to mail the check to you. We can't.
I gave you 54 with the
Okay, sir. In 30 minutes, we need you to be there. And we're going to come, and your life will change, sir. When you get this $1 million, you will never have to worry about stressing again, worrying about women. Your life will change.
And you gonna bring me a check?
$1 million, sir.
Oh, you ain't gonna try to rob me, are you?
No, sir. You're gonna get $1 million that you can take and deposit in the bank, sir. You can take the check and do whatever you want with it.
I broke up with my ex-girl.
Okay, my address is 5042 Wooddale 3118.
Okay, sir. We'll see you in 30 minutes, sir.
And what's your name?
I'm John Lewis.
John Lewis?
Yes, sir.
And you're going to bring my $1 million check in 30 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Don't bring the police with you, goddamn it, and lock me up.
Sir, you will get your money. Sir, you have just been pranked on Legend and Comic Show. You're not getting $1 million. You're going to still be broke.
I ain't going to get the $1 million.
No, sir. This was just a prank. This was just to uplift your day. You're live on the air on the radio show, sir.
Man, I won't give a damn what I'm live at, man.
You
won't get no goddamn.
We just wanted to uplift your spirit, sir, and make sure that you smile for the day.
My spirit already uplifted. I was uplifted before you called. You fucked my spirit up. But you did. My spirit was okay until you called with that bullshit.
Well, sir, I'm sorry, sir. We thought...
Don't worry about it. You going to hell anyway. That's not going to call you to go to hell. You going to hell for that. You going straight to hell. Prank that. And I ain't pranking.
I'll speak to Mario.
Hello? Yeah, this is
Mario, you have just been selected $1 million on the Publishers Clearinghouse, sir. All we need is your email address and your social security number, sir.
Hey,
sir, so you don't want the money, sir?
I just want $1 million, but they want my social email.
Sir, we are trying to take...
$1 million.
Yes, sir, we are trying to take black people out of the ghetto, sir.
Social security card.
We're trying to help black people out of the
ghetto. Bro, I'm an entrepreneur, man. You ain't fooling me, bro.
Sir, we know that we are trying to make... Because we want to make sure you can own your barbershop, sir. We want you to own your own barbershop.
On my phone, bro.
We don't just want you to be able to cut for another man.
I ain't stupid.
Sir, we're trying to change your life.
Fuck boy.
Sir, we're trying to
fuck boy.
We're trying to change your life, sir. We don't want you to be broke forever.
Why you trying to change my life?
Because we don't want you to be broke forever. We're going to give you this $1 million check, sir.
Okay, bring it to the shop now then.
Okay, sir. If you cut 5 more heads, you will win that money, sir. How many heads have you cut today?
10 already. Now what?
Cut 5 more, sir, and I will pull up and give you that $1 million, sir. You will not have to be broke no
pull
more.
Up then. Just pull up there.
Yes, sir. See,
you want the address?
What's the address, sir?
39 in South Person.
Okay, sir. I'll see you. But you're that dark-skinned brother that be cutting real good. See you soon, sir. Boy, when a nigga think they want some money, niggas will be like, come on, bring the check. Shit, nigga, I've been broke my whole life. This is too good to be true. Now, you heard it first. They was talking all that shit. Talking about I got money, I got a business. But soon they found out they had that money. Them niggas were like, come on. I know some guys I know, you know what I'm saying? I only prank people that I know or somebody know, and they send me the prank and tell me who it is. You know, I don't call random people that I don't know, because you can't do that. It's breaking the law. But this is so fun when I disguise my voice and get the reaction from these motherfuckers. Boy, I was crying laughing myself. I couldn't even hardly do the prank. Dude was so mad when he found out he didn't win that money. He was like, ain't this a bitch? You done fucked my whole goddamn day up, nigga. Prank that motherfucker. Had me thinking I'm finna win $1 million and shit. Yeah, I know that was a bad motherfucker there, but I never would have fell for that. I don't fall for these trick calls and shit when motherfuckers call. They call me all the time with shit like that. It don't be pranks. This be scams that really get your information and rob your ass blind. I'm gonna go to break, and I'm gonna be back in a minute. Drop that thing. I know some gals listening to the show with some big old wide, juicy booty, sex as a motherfucker. I wish I could spank it through the internet. Be back in a minute.
Get high, she's so sexy, she's so fly. Working her hips, rocking her body. Them other girls lame, she can get naughty. Work, work, work it, girl. Twerk, twerk, twerk it, girl. Stop flirt, flirt, flirting, girl. Why you do it on purpose, girl? Fall up in the club, the paparazzi. Valet, please, for the Maserati. VIP is where she be, but you can never take her to the embassy suites. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hair. Now take a dip. Tight mini skirt with the 7-inch heels. Got her own car with a house in the hill. She don't need a man cause she pay her own bills, but she'll get loose if you got that kill. She love a real dude with a nice attitude, who gon' give it to her strong with a long attitude. She love the way I drop that top and spin it around the block. She'll drop and pop. I'm all in a dream. She see me every night, especially when her and a man had a fight. Her undercover lover, my down to earth brother. I'm one of a kind, she'll never find another. I told her to pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips. Now take that dip. It's all in her hips, in the way she move. All in her soul, in the way she groove. She all on her toes with a face full of dudes. With a teacher uniform like she just left school. Mommy so fine, make you wine and dine. Get out on the grind, make you hustle and shine. See, I'm the type of dude that like to cop them things. And she the type of girl that like to pop that thing. So gon' drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. And don't you never, never, never stop that thing until you end up on top of the game. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Pop, pop, pop that thing. Drop, drop, drop that thing. Rock, rock, rock your hips now, now, now take a dip. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Pop, 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 pop that thing. Drop, 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 drop that thing. Rock, 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 rock your hips now, now, now take a dip.
Welcome back. You listening to Legend and Comic Show Live. You can call in if you listening. Let me know you're a real listener. Call in on the show and discuss this next topic I'm finna talk about. 504-595-7519. You're gonna be live on there talking to me right now. Snoop Dogg reveals how many blunts he smoked in a day. That's some good work. Snoop Dogg is no stranger to blowing it down, and recently revealed how many blunts he managed to smoke in one day during a trip to the Netherlands. He said he smoked 11 blunts and was proud of the work his lungs put in. Let me tell you something. I do not advise or suggest to smoke marijuana, the plant, the herb that grows from the ground. But I can tell you this. It's some good shit. It relaxes me. It makes me sleep good. I can think and create and relax. Now, this is not something that I do all the time. But when I want to relax and unwind, it's like red wine. Oh man, that good kush. Ooh, the flavor, the taste, the exoticness. I mean, when you kicking it with a beautiful lady, or even your friends, and you smoking some good marijuana, man, you be vibing. You be vibing. You don't feel like fighting. You don't be on no negative shit, unless you're a devious devil type of person anyway. And whatever the fuck you do, you just gonna be a piece of shit. But the average person, everybody is laughing, enjoying themselves, just kicking it. Weed is a friendly association drug. It's a get to know each other type of drug. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, taking the Instagram from Rotterdam, the legendary rapper showed video from inside his hotel room to let his fans and friends know what he was into. As the Steelers played the game, Snoop was smoking and choking. He said, "Let me show y'all what I've been doing today. All in a good day's work." What kind of pack was it, Death Row? Let a brother know. And as he stays with a multitude of jobs, Snoop also shared the new theme song he did for Monday Night Football. Yes, Snoop Dogg, he done did a new song that on Monday night, they gonna play this shit. You know, when you're legendary out here in these motherfucking streets, it don't matter how old you get, you still gonna be doing big things. Still getting money. Still being relevant. You see what I'm saying? That's how this shit go. When you're legendary in life, it don't stop just because you start to get older. Unless you throw the towel in and start complaining and sitting down and letting your body break down. Keep your motherfucking body oiled up. Your body is like an engine. That's why you got good classic cars. You got old cars. This how you could tell about life, people, in your body. Compare it to an automobile. You ever seen a good classic car that's been kept up and kept in shape? That can be you. That can be your body, you lazy motherfucker. But you gotta eat better. You gotta work out. You gotta move around. You can't hibernate. You don't have to fuck with a lot of people if you don't trust people, because I don't trust a lot of people too. But you gotta mingle with some people. Just do it in a safe, in a positive, in a defensive way, where they can't be let in to fuck up your livelihood. That's all. You still can mingle. It's a way to do things. But you ever seen an old raggedy ass car that's broke down and shit, putting and shit, that's smoking? Start sometime it won't start. Break down on the highway, you gotta come to get a jump. That's that car. That's that old body that eat what the fuck you want to eat. Eat all that bullshit, that garbage, and tell everybody I'll do what I want to. Yeah, you can do what you want to, but you gonna be that old raggedy ass car. I'm trying to help some of you motherfuckers live a little longer and live a little stronger. Life is it's a beautiful thing. Get to this money out here. Chase your motherfucking dreams. What you ain't got, you can still go get. It ain't too late to stop giving up. You can change. You can make a decision to want to live it up in life. You can make a decision to want to be better and do better. You know, you can go from bad to good. It ain't over until you say it's over. Remember that out there in the world. It's not over until you say it's over. Nobody can determine it's over for you but you and God. As long as you're still living and breathing, you can make it happen. Just got to stay focused. Got to stay persistent. Keep believing. Get a plan. Strategize. And continuously put that work in. You just tuned into another motherfucking episode of Legend of Comic. And I was in your motherfucking stomach today. Shout out to India, Peru, Spain, California, Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, Arkansas. I hear y'all. I see y'all listening. South Carolina, North Carolina. You know, California, India, Indonesia, the UK. Y'all fucking with me? Start calling in to the show. Leave an email. If you got anything that you want me to talk about, anything that you like, email me at flavafol31@gmail.com. Check out my Facebook. It's MONTRELL. That's the first name. Last name ECHO. Until the next time, to the next episode, do something with yourself. Do something with your life. You just might be somebody one day. Nico.